TRN News.
Hundreds came together on Saturday to honor longtime Vanderbilt Life Flight nurse and paramedic Alan Williams, who was killed in last week's helicopter crash in Wilson County. Colleagues, first responders, friends, and family remembered the 55-year-old for his decades of courage and compassion with a memorial that included an honor walk, private services, and a flyover by 7 helicopters. The crash that killed him and critically injured 2 crew members remains under investigation. And Memphis police are investigating a fatal shooting that occurred this weekend at a store in Frazier. It happened Saturday night at a store on Frazier Boulevard. Police say an apparent disturbance led to the shooting, which involved 3 men. One man was shot and killed, and the other 2 were taken to a hospital in serious condition. Police continue searching for the suspect. I'm Scott Hooper.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Okay, gang. So chances are there'll never be an emergency ever again. But just in case, let's talk about a plan.
Okay.
So who's going to do what? Anyone? Yeah, okay, perfect. We'll figure it out as we go. So, who is going to grab the go bag?
What's a go bag? It is a bag we do not have that is filled with things we really need in an emergency.
Guess we won't have to worry about it then.
Ah, good point. So, we all know who to call if something happens then, right?
I'd have to call Jill, Devin, Melissa, Karen, and Bruce.
And I will try to call all of you, but Greg doesn't have a cell phone. Dad's phone will have a dead battery.
No doubt.
And Julie will be on the phone with Jill, Devin, Melissa, Karen, and Bruce.
Well, this is great. I am so glad that we don't have a plan.
I know.
Winging it is not an emergency plan. Make sure your kids know what to do during an emergency, who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information. A public service announcement brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
A Maryville police officer remains in critical condition after crashing during the motorcade for Vice President J.D. Vance. On Sunday, Maryville Police Chief Tony Crisp said Officer Justin Brown is making small improvements. The crash on Friday involved a Tennessee state trooper and an officer who was on a motorcycle. Authorities are investigating a deadly hit-and-run accident that claimed the life of a Huntsville man. Troopers were called to I-24 and found Demetrius Norwood III dead at the scene. An investigation found Norwood had pulled over to change one of his tires when he was struck by a vehicle with a trailer that took off afterward. Authorities have yet to find the suspect. And Tennessee is launching an online hub connecting veterans to farming resources. It hopes to help veterans who are looking to get into farming by connecting them with educational materials, training, and funding opportunities. Ron Bridges, president of the Farmer Veteran Coalition of Tennessee, said these resources are an investment in farmland across the state. I'm Scott Hooper, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. A house fire in Livingston claimed the lives of 2 children Saturday. Livingston Fire Chief Rocky Dial said crews responded to the home at the 200 block of Railroad Street shortly before 1:30 p.m. He told Nashville media that 10 people occupied the home at the time of the blaze. Dial said 1 firefighter suffered burns while fighting the fire. The TBI has been called in to assist in the investigation. The Putnam County Sheriff's Office says 16 adults will be charged with child endangerment and drug charges following a traffic stop Friday. A press release said deputies encountered the adults after conducting a traffic stop on a Ford Econoline van at Highway 111 and Spring Creek Road. The release said deputies noticed a strong odor of marijuana coming from the vehicle. Authorities seized multiple pounds of the drug from different locations inside the van. Officials said 2 children were inside the vehicle and that at least 3 adults were illegal aliens. The rest of those passengers still under ICE investigation. The Putnam County Commission will consider this evening the creation of a new Assistant Director of Education Safety position for the county's emergency management agency. In a letter to commissioners, EMA Director Brandon Smith said the person hired would be responsible for enhancing the current capabilities and safety posture of both private and public schools and Tennessee Tech. Funding for that position will be split among the county, school system, and Tennessee Tech. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Skies will be partly sunny today with a slight chance of a thunderstorm popping up this afternoon. Temperatures will be warm with highs climbing into the lower 70s. A strong storm or two is possible late this evening with a few showers and thunderstorms continuing into the overnight hours. Lows will be mild in the upper 50s. Wednesday will be mostly cloudy with highs around 70.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila, and we're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:07.
Partly cloudy today, high in the upper 60s, so close to 70 for us this afternoon, but we could get some rain later. 45 right now.
Well, Tech basketball lost last night to West Georgia, and I do not like their coach. I was down there doing the PA announcing, and he was right there in front of me, hollering and screaming and doing just goofiest.
Acting up,
and it was all I could do. It was all I could do to not say or do anything.
Jason, did you almost get redneck?
I had to keep reminding myself, Jason, you are a representative of Tennessee Tech this evening.
Oh, wow.
You are not in the stands.
You had to keep telling yourself, don't get crazy.
Don't do this. So I was texting Noah and Jacob, who were right across from me. They were calling the game on 106.1 The Eagle last night. So I was texting them. I said, I think I might punch this guy. And, of course, they were both like, yeah, you should do it.
They didn't like him either then.
Well, no, I think they just wanted to jazz up the game a little bit.
Yeah. That will be fun. It'll be something to talk about the next day.
That'd have been on Sports Center.
Their Sports Center.
No, I'd have been on ESPN.
It probably would have.
Yeah, it would have. I'd have been famous right now.
Because you'd have been all out, all in, and showing out.
Right. Yeah. So I had to check my fandom down a little bit, although I was calling whenever they'd call a foul on Tech, because the refs weren't great last night either.
Yeah.
And they would call these ticky-tack fouls on Tech, but they were letting West Georgia just tackle people. And so I started announcing the fouls on Tech as questions. Foul on number 11, Danny Pounds.
Did they ever look at you, the officials, like?
No, but I was saying it like I was super confused by the foul.
I bet you people appreciated that.
The tech officials, as I was leaving, told me I did a good job. So
Oh, see?
that's all that matters to me.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters
Yeah.
to me. A few things you need to know. The Cookeville High School band boosters, of course, they're still raising money to get new uniforms because they haven't had any in over 20 years or something. So it's the CHS Band Boosters fundraiser. They're selling CHS car accessories. So like big circle magnets, pendant magnet, a regular pendant, some car flags and things like that. You need to order them by December 5th, and proceeds go to the Cookeville High School Marching Calves Uniform Drive.
Well, this is something really cool at the DeKalb County Animal Shelter, and they do a really good job. Small staff, but they really care about those animals. Friends of the DeKalb County Shelter are filling the stockings for the DeKalb County Animal Shelter.
Wow.
So the stockings will be enjoyed by the animals at the shelter who await their forever homes, and this relieves stress for them. If you want to make a difference in the life of a shelter animal, you can stop by any of the locations in DeKalb County: Button Willow Coffee Shop, Rocky Jane's Pet Market, and Molly's Pampered Paws.
Huh, well, that sounds cool. Sheila, you are about to be really happy.
Okay.
Of course, we know we got Buc-ee's, right?
Yeah.
But wouldn't Buc-ee's be cooler if Dolly Parton owned it?
Yes.
Dolly Parton is teaming up with the Tennessean Travel Stop to launch Dolly's Tennessean Travel Stop. The first location opening in Cornersville, Tennessee in the summer of 2026. This flagship site will be fully reimagined while staying open during renovations and will set the stage for additional locations planned across Tennessee and nationwide.
Cookeville better be getting one.
She talked about, she's been traveling her whole life and have been on a bus and stayed at truck stops and travel centers, and she thinks she knows what people need.
She is really a great business person because she brands herself with things that really align with her and her values.
She said the mission behind the brand is simple: not just a place to refuel, a place to recharge the spirit.
Oh, can you imagine? And then she's teamed up with all this, Dolly Parton and her lodge cast iron stuff. I bet she'll sell all of that stuff
I'm
there
sure
too,
she
plus
will.
her shirts and.
And forgot to say congratulations to her. She won an award during the Oscars.
Yes.
So way to go,
like
Dolly.
A lifetime achievement thing
Something like that.
for all of
Humanitarian.
for all of her charity work.
Yeah. I can't wait for Dolly's to open. I love Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
But if Dolly's opens, I'll never go into another Buc-ee's again.
Well, I don't know. Your grandkids like the Buc-ee's.
They'll like Dolly's just as good.
Yeah, they will.
I'll make sure of it.
You'll raise those kids up right.
That's right.
Rock Island State Park is currently seeking a winter campground host. If you need more information, they do have their Facebook page, Rock Island State Park. It looks like it would be pretty cool to kind of host it. And there's so many people coming from all around the world to see Rock Island, too.
Yeah, that'd be great. Well, I knew this was kind of happening, but it seems official now. A developer has decided not to renew the option to purchase the Putnam County Fairground. They've held the option on the property since 2023, and when the VA announced that they weren't going to build there, they were going to build over off of Neal Street. So the county commission was like, well, no, if you want to do this again, you're going to have to pay. You're going to need to pay for the extension. The guy said no. So now there's some in the county commission that are thinking maybe we should just keep the fairgrounds and, do other things there. Not the fair. That'd still go on at the new fairgrounds, but
I think they should because there's
there.
like the light festivals going on right now. And I think it will be used for other things.
Absolutely.
And I think it won't hurt the new convention center because they're going to build the expo center beside of it. And it's going to be so much developed in that area.
Yeah.
It will still.
There's still plenty of reasons to use it. And I'm sure, it could be one of those things where it's used for a while for some of these other things, these festivals and whatnot. And then sooner or later, somebody will come through and I want to build a Dolly Parton Travel Center. And We'll be like,
We'll
okay,
let 'em.
yeah, right here.
I would love that.
Yeah. So, but anyway, that's where it's at right now. So the old fairgrounds is still a fairgrounds currently,
Still grounds that haven't been sold.
and will be for quite some time.
Well, Fentress County Chamber says you're invited to to Senator Ken Yeager's 30th annual chili supper. And let's see, this is at Roane State Community College, so the times will be Eastern from 5 to 7, so that will be 4 to 6.
That's right, Sheila.
I think I may have mentioned that yesterday. I don't know.
I don't remember if you did.
All proceeds from the silent auction, because they're having that, go to Kids First Child Advocacy Center of the 9th Judicial District. So chili supper and silent auction. It's just $5 tickets, and they'll have live music there too.
Awesome.
It's November 21st. I don't think I said the date.
Do you have any more? I am
it.
out. All right. Your 2 cents is coming up next. That's brought to you by Freedom Pond. They're located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Go by and see them for whatever you need, from guitars to guns to ammo to jewelry. They got it at Freedom Pond in Sparta.
What's a place you've been to that you'll never go back again?
That's an easy one.
What's that?
New York City.
Really?
The nastiest, grossest place I've ever been.
Wow.
It smelled like somebody farted the whole time.
Well, you said something else smelled like somebody farted. Was it Texas?
Houston smell, but that's because they're refining oil.
Yeah.
They ain't refining oil in New York City. It just smells like that. You know, Houston's got an excuse.
Yeah.
We're powering the world. Sorry, it smells.
Rotten eggs kind of smell.
But New York, we're not doing much of anything, and it still smells.
And rats everywhere.
And they're some's okay, you know, according to their their restaurant inspectors. Some's okay.
Some rats.
Yeah, because they can't
control.
They can't control it. So you got 1 or 2. That's like having none. And I can't. And they also didn't know the difference between bourbon and whiskey.
What?
Yeah. I had to educate the bartender about the difference between bourbon and whiskey.
Because they were just going to use whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. It was neat to see.
Yeah, see, I haven't been to New York City, and I would like to go at Christmas time and see Rockefeller and all that, and say I've done it, and see a play, see a Broadway play.
Yeah.
That's on my bucket list, those 2 things, but... Huh.
I don't know. It just nothing about it excited me. There was nothing about New York, Manhattan, any of that. I mean, seeing the Statue of Liberty was cool.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
But after that, you're kind of like, okay, well, I'm ready to go.
You know what's, to me, going through Kansas and also Arkansas, there's not a whole lot through those places, unless maybe there's some kind of Dorothy Museum or something in Kansas. I don't know.
Wizard
of Oz.
All I know is that about Kansas is that there's a Lawrence, Kansas, and that's where Rock Chalk Jayhawk is. That's all I know.
Not crazy about Kansas.
Nah.
Been through. I guess it's flatlands. Not too crazy about that.
Yeah.
I'm so used to the South where we got rolling hills and beautiful country.
Yeah, it gets a little plain up there.
It does.
A little bit, but anyway, so what was the exact question?
What's a place you've been to, but you have no desire to visit again?
You can find that on our Facebook page at Jason and Sheila on Facebook. You can also find it at Good Morning Cookeville on Facebook. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pond, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pond Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pond, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Hey, Grace FM listeners, it's Dave Fry, lead singer Sidewalk Prophets. So excited. Christmas time is here. And we are celebrating with the Great Big Family Christmas Tour. My favorite tour of the year. It is coming to Cookeville, Tennessee to the River Community Church. And we want you to be a part of it. December 11th. Get your tickets today at greatbigfamilychristmas.com. And we'll see you and all you Grace FM family soon.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you. Through every storm, every alert, I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyper-local precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:22 now.
We have some great guests this morning. We have Ashley Luchetto and Emily Levitz talking about the holiday festival at Appalachian Center for Craft.
Awesome.
Kim Roseman and Allison Clark from Tennessee Tech, coaches, and they'll be talking about the women's basketball team. I'm excited to have them.
Me too. So, a lot of ladies today.
Yeah.
Phew. I'll be worn out.
What does that mean?
You know what it means. You know what it means, Sheila.
Did we wear you out?
Sometimes.
That's how Fridays are for me.
Your 2 cents. It's brought to you by Freedom Pawn. That's located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Go by and see them, especially if you're looking for Christmas gifts, especially if you're looking for Christmas gifts for dudes, because they've got a lot of great stuff, including pocket knives, which I've got to go get one. Mine is finally broke down.
You have to have one.
It broke. I broke it off.
Were you cutting something special or important or manly?
No, I was trying to scrape something off. It'd been a little
wonky,
a little iffy for quite some time, and
it finally
gave out.
I like it because you men have it until it really just runs down or breaks.
Yeah. That's what happened.
What's a place you've been to that you have no desire to be back?
Cincinnati, Ohio is a place. Columbus, Ohio, and Cleveland, Ohio.
Wow. So Ohio in general?
Pretty much Ohio in general.
So was it just rude people? What?
No, I lived in Columbus for a while, and met some really nice people. Still friends with a lot of the people that I met that are from Ohio. I have a best friend, one of my very best friends. All his family's from Ohio. He lives in Ohio now. So it's not like I hate the people of Ohio, just Ohio in general sucks.
That's how I feel about Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
Yeah.
Tim and I lived there for about a year, and we're like, get us back to Tennessee, because it just wasn't what we grew up with.
Yeah, a lot of brown and gray and cold and windy.
Yeah.
And people talk weird, and I don't know. It just wasn't my jam.
Yeah, I'm still friends with some people in Cape Girardeau too.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, I made some good friends, but still, there's differences, and I just feel like I'm a Tennessee girl,
Right.
and I needed that to help me appreciate where I was from.
Yeah, and I did go to a couple of Ohio State football games, and I do not like them, but wow, they do a good job.
Do they?
Yeah. I lived up there when Eddie George was playing for Ohio State.
Oh, that's fun.
And Eddie George actually lived in my apartment
I was
complex.
going to say, I remember you saying that, and a good neighbor.
I'd see him at Kroger every now and then. I'm like, oh, Lord, there's Eddie George.
Did you know he was going to be somebody?
Well, yeah. I mean, he won a
It was
Heisman.
Eddie
He won a Heisman. You know, I mean, he was a big deal.
And saw him at Kroger.
Saw him-
You lived close to Eddie in the same apartment complex, and you shopped
Stopped
with
at the
Eddie.
same Kroger. Yeah.
Is that why you're so special?
No,
Eddie George, you rubbing elbows with Eddie
You
George.
got to remember, Eddie George was a college kid when they didn't pay college kids. So he lived in a.
Could you imagine Eddie George when he was?
So yeah,
Like if he'd have had that.
So just so you know, he just lived in a crappy apartment like I did. I just want everyone to know that this wasn't NIL money back in those days.
He's done well for himself.
He has now, yeah.
Yeah.
If I lived in his neighborhood now, I'd be like, I lived in Eddie George's neighborhood.
But now you're like,
Yeah,
just
it's
a crappy.
pretty crappy apartment there.
It may be why he's done so well with his success, though.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? It
I would
grounded
say it's
him.
because he is genuinely gifted and athletic.
But we have a lot of gifted athletes
Yeah.
that go off the rails, is
Sure.
what I'm saying.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. What's a place you've been to but have no desire to visit again? Fred said caves. He doesn't like caves.
I can see that. I mean, I've been into a few. It's not. I get it. It's not my thing. I don't like
I
it.
like the caverns, Cumberland
That's
Caverns.
different.
That's way different.
Yeah.
And then you could take an excursion and do a real caving.
Yeah.
What is it called? Splunking or whatever.
Yeah. I think they just call it caving now.
But the little tiny crevices and stuff, I don't want any part of that. And I don't have like a fear of enclosures and things like that, but I'm not there. Troy said jail. Anthony said Cades Cove. Cades Cove, it's one of my favorite places.
Why Cades Cove, I
Okay.
wonder.
Somebody asked why, and he goes, stopped for 10 minutes. Don't know what everybody was looking at. We finally pulled forward. It was a doe. A dang doe. I have 15 of them in my yard every evening. I'm good. I'm going back there. That's Anthony Taylor.
I do understand that.
That's funny.
I do get that.
I bet he thought, oh, it's a bear. And then get up there, a dang doe.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. If you live out in the country and you see this stuff all the time, there's no reason to drive to Gatlinburg or any of that.
I do love Cades Cove when it's not as busy. Like during the week, if you've got a vacation or something and you go during the week, it's not as bad. But if you go on a Saturday, there's always going to be backed up traffic, and that's what's annoying. Tex said the place he's been that he won't go back again is California.
I've been to San Francisco.
Yeah.
But I haven't been I've wanted to go to San Diego because everybody that I've talked to that's ever been to San Diego has been like, oh man, that's great because the weather's perfect all the time. It's a nice town from what I understand.
I haven't visited. I've been close to California, but never to California. I'd like to visit places and see for myself on things, but I don't think I'm going to live anywhere else but Tennessee.
Oh no, I'm for sure not. No.
And said Disney World.
I like Disney World.
I do too.
I mean, it's one of those things, if you know how to navigate it, you have to have a plan. You can't just willy-nilly go to Disney World.
Willy-nilly.
You can't, I mean, if you're fine willy-nillying, that's fine.
I am on things when I'm just
But if you
enjoying
want to
it.
ride rides and you want to have you need to have a
And you
plan.
need to stick to it because
That's right.
it'll go haywire really quick.
Yes.
New York City is what Joe said.
Way to go, Joe.
Walmart is what Tina said. Nikki, Missouri.
Yeah.
I get you. That was my Cape Girardeau.
Yeah. I've never been to Missouri.
It's okay. You're fine not going.
I'm sure.
The only part of Missouri that I haven't been to that I wouldn't mind is Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
They say their barbecue's good, and I'd like to try it myself. I don't think it would be as good as
I think
the Deep South
I
barbecue.
think we're good around here. We got
Do
plenty of
too.
good barbecue around here. We don't need Kansas City barbecue.
Renita said the Lost Sea.
Yeah. You talking about, is that the one in Chattanooga?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I tell you, speaking of Chattanooga, I tell you something else that was completely disappointing.
Rock City.
Ruby Falls.
Ruby Falls. I like Rock City better than Ruby
Rock
Falls.
City's fine. It's fine. Ruby Falls, as a child, I remember
Being disappointed as a child, that's a big deal.
to get down there, because in my child mind, I expected rubies.
Yeah.
Not a red light shining up on a little waterfall. It was the biggest letdown and disappointment. And here's what's funny about that. All the adults with me knew it was going to be a disappointment. They let me believe that. And then when I was disappointed, they laughed. They thought that was the funniest thing ever. So for all you wonder why I am this way, that's why.
They made him see Ruby Falls to make him think it was as
talking
pretty as Ruby Slippers.
Parents and grandparents both chuckled when I was disappointed in
The
it.
joke's on you.
Yeah. Can you believe
That's
that?
true, though, because I wouldn't go back there.
No.
I mean, I'm glad I went and saw it for myself.
That's a ripoff.
Because I'd always be wondering.
Rock City's okay, and then standing at the spot where you can see all the states.
That's really pretty.
That's a good thing too. But other than that, and Chattanooga's got a lot more to offer than just that. Anyway.
Trina said Florida, and I'll agree with her on that.
Oh, never go to Florida again? I love Florida.
I don't love it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love Florida this week, but I love Florida all the other weeks.
It's all right.
Yeah. We got coming up next, spoiler alert, things going on in the world of entertainment and music. We'll get to that here in just a little bit. Then the real good and round 2 of Ask Sheila. That's all on the way. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate here in the Willow Window Studio.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
1077 Grace FM.
This Thanksgiving season, let's make sure no one goes hungry. It's Cansgiving with Texas Roadhouse and Cookeville Communications. Drop off your non-perishable food items at Food Lion in Cookeville on Spring Street or in the Jackson Plaza or Middle Tennessee Eye on East Veterans Drive. Because a little can go a long way when we all pitch in. Help feed local families this holiday season with Cansgiving. And remember, Texas Roadhouse gift cards make the perfect gift for anyone on your list. Join us for Cansgiving, brought to you by Texas Roadhouse and Cookeville Communications.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. The Tennessee Tech men's basketball team fell to West Georgia last night, 61-59. The Golden Eagles trailed by as many as 14 in the second half before losing by just 2. Golden Eagle forward Danny Pounds finished with 17 points and 7 rebounds as Tech falls to 2-3 on the season. James Franklin was named the next head coach of Virginia Tech on Monday. After being let go by the Nittany Lions, Franklin was owed $49 million but has renegotiated to $9 million after being hired by Virginia Tech. Franklin was 128-60 over 12 seasons at Penn State and 3 at Vanderbilt. Franklin replaces Brent Pry, who was fired in September. Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver Jamar Chase was suspended 1 game by the NFL for spitting on Jalen Ramsey. Chase is going to appeal the suspension, but if it's upheld, would miss the next game against the New England Patriots. Chase would also miss out on a week's pay of over $430,000. Join us tonight on the UCR Media Networks for 3 high school basketball games. On UCR, Upperman is at Brentwood. UCR 2 features Pickett County and Smith County. And on UCR 3, Cookeville hosts Oak Ridge. All games get started at 6 with boys to follow at 7:30. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:35.
Partly cloudy conditions right now. A high around 70 for the afternoon. Could get some rain and wind gusts a little later on.
It was sprinkling on me a little bit on the way in, yeah.
I didn't get any of that. 46 right now.
Spoiler alert time. Things going on in the world of entertainment and music. Jimmy Fallon's got Ariana Grande and Josh Hutcherson on. Stephen Colbert, Ted Danson's going to be on there. Jimmy Kimmel has Kate Winslet, and that's all I know. And Seth Meyers is going to have on Brendan Fraser.
Wonder what he's doing.
I have no idea. On regular TV tonight, Dancing with the Stars. Center Stage, Countdown to the CMA Awards, special edition of 2020. NCIS on CBS. Murder in a Small Town is on Fox. And then on streaming, Via Play US. Never heard of this app. It got a series premiere of a show called Vanguard. So if you have that, Via Play, VIA Play.
I've not heard of it either.
Me neither.
Might have to check it out.
Danny Masterson has filed a petition for a habeas corpus. That's how you say that, right? I think
yeah,
so.
but I forgot what that means. I
Seeking-
know it's something in...
He's seeking to overturn his 2023 rape conviction after receiving a 30-year to life sentence. His appeal claims his trial lawyer provided ineffective representation by failing to call key witnesses and present exculpatory evidence, and also alleges that anti-Church of Scientology bias tainted the trial.
Huh.
I didn't know he was Scientologist. Did
I
you?
didn't either.
Bill Maher says he's done doing stand-up tours. He told Patton Oswalt on his Club Random podcast that the political atmosphere makes him feel unsafe. I could get shot by the left or the right, he said.
Who is this?
Bill Maher.
Wow.
Now, he kind of goes off on Patton Oswalt in that podcast, too, because Patton Oswalt, you know, is an extreme left-wing guy.
Mm-hmm.
And Bill Maher's like, you're just in your bubble. You don't know what's happening. And then Bill Maher educates him on what's happening. And Patton Oswalt's like, what? I didn't know that. Well, that's why you probably feel that way then,
Right.
you know. But it was a really great conversation. If you can bear to hear both of them,
I know,
it's a
'cause
really good conversation.
I think Bill Maher is very smart, very intelligent, and sometimes he just annoys me, though.
Yeah, I get it.
No matter what side you're on.
I
it's like,
understand.
sometimes I'm just like, just talk to me and quit yelling at me.
Yeah, like that coach from West Georgia last night.
Yeah.
Christian Bale is reportedly in early talks to join Michael Mann's long-awaited Heat 2 film, the prequel to his 1995 crime epic. At the Wicked for Good New York premiere, Saturday Night Live's Bowen Yang put the brakes on talks of a third Wicked movie. Asked whether the franchise would continue, he replied, "I think we'll leave it here."
Oh. And Bowen Yang is on Saturday Night Live. He's really funny.
Yeah, well, he's on. I guess
He's in the cast,
oh,
yeah.
Okay. Weird Al has announced 90 more dates to his Bigger and Weirder tour. It starts on May 26th in Hollywood, Florida. It runs through October 17th in Milwaukee. Tickets go on sale Friday in most markets. You can find information at weirdal.com/tour. It's definitely my top 10 concerts I've ever been to.
Let me tell you,
Weird Al.
when I was in high school and he was singing Like a Surgeon,
Yeah.
I never thought he'd still be around and popular.
Oh, yeah. Me and
like
Caleb
30 years later.
Me and Caleb went and saw him. Gosh,
40 years later.
I guess it's been 10 years now. But
I always liked him. I would
came
think.
to Knoxville, and it was just a great show.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that he puts on a good
Yeah.
show. I think he is talented. People make fun of, like, when you're a comedic actor or even performer, people think you're not serious, but I think he's serious about what he does and is really good at it.
I think UHF is one of the best movies made. I love UHF with Weird Al. It was just a good movie. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department has launched a criminal investigation into a sexual battery claim against Sean Diddy Combs. Stemming from an incident from 2020, the allegation was initially reported in Florida and later moved to the Deputy Sheriff's Department, which is now probing the matter via the Special Victims Bureau. No charges have been filed, and Diddy has not publicly responded. The investigation remains active as authorities review evidence and determine next steps. And that could add on to his already his sentence that he already has in prison.
Now, going back to Danny Masterson, he was on The Ranch and also on that 70s show.
Yeah.
I don't know all of the
I don't
things
either.
in that. So I'm not saying he shouldn't get the 30 years, but didn't he get more than Diddy?
I think so.
That's crazy to me.
I don't know. I don't remember how much Diddy got.
What I'm saying is Diddy should have got more.
It was way less than what I thought Diddy was going to get.
And what I thought Diddy should get.
I thought they were going to throw away the key on Diddy. That's what I thought. Do you say his name Liv Schreiber or Liv Schreiber?
Yeah.
Schreiber was admitted to a New York hospital after experiencing a severe headache Sunday and following his doctor's advice to seek immediate medical attention. His rep says the actor has since been cleared to return to work while doctors conduct further testing. Sources say the Ray Donovan star is alert, speaking, and walking with full use of his limbs, though the exact cause of his symptoms remain undetermined. I've seen that Ray Donovan. Does he play Ray?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He's
Well, I
such
know
a
who he
good
is
actor.
then.
Yeah.
The guy who charged at Ariana Grande
Yeah.
at the premiere in Singapore last week is already headed to jail. He's going to serve a 9-day sentence. Jonathan Wynn was convicted of being a public nuisance during a short hearing, and pled guilty to the incident, promising the judge that he would not do it again. The 26-year-old posted on social media about getting close to celebrities at events and premieres. Ari was uninjured in the chaos and was protected by her co-star Cynthia Erivo.
Let me tell you, I watched that again.
Yeah.
That's the kind of sister you want on your side. And I mean, like us girls calling each other sisters, you know.
Yeah.
She really came for him. She was like, get away from my friend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was.
That's somebody you want on your side.
That being said, what happened to Ariana Grande? Because, I mean, she doesn't look healthy.
She's always been tiny.
Right. But she looked healthy before.
And she talks a little different now, too.
What happened to Ariana
I don't
Grande?
know. I just think sometimes fame is not good for people.
Yeah. Because if you go back and you look at, just a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
she looked like a healthy young lady. Now she looks like a sick young lady.
I think she may be working.
I mean, it
too
could
much.
be. I don't know.
I
But
don't know.
I worry about her.
I know, because she's adorable and seems sweet.
Yeah. And in case you missed this, Dolly Parton was recognized at this weekend's Oscars with the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award. The award periodically honors individuals' outstanding contributions to humanitarian efforts. Lily Tomlin presented her with it.
Her 9 to 5 co-star.
Dolly was unable to attend the awards in person, but she sent a taped message expressing her gratitude for the distinction. I'm going to need proof of life from Dolly here soon. Most of her stuff's been videos.
Yeah, and that could be AI.
And that could be AI. And I need proof of life from Dolly Parton.
It's getting a little scary, ain't it?
The travel centers, that gave me a little hope that she's still
Right.
doing her thing.
Well, the video kind of did me, but now that since you mentioned that, it could be AI.
Right.
Because she's not really out in public at all now since she had her little announcement that she's got to get some things done. I don't know. It makes me.
And she is one of the celebrities that you can pay through this AI app to send birthday greetings.
So she's agreed to have her likeliness in AI.
Yes. I need proof of life from Dolly Parton ASAP.
Don't scare me like that.
Wouldn't you like?
Even her sister, like Rachel, I think her sister came out and said, "Please pray for my sister."
Yeah, I know. And then
Dolly had a video again.
A video. I'm just saying.
I thought maybe it's something, and this is nothing I've heard. Just me, just thinking. Well, maybe it could be that she's got cancer and going through something like that.
Could be.
And taking some time off to get her treatment.
Right, but I mean, here's the thing: Dolly could say that, and everybody would be, "All right, we got you, Dolly." You know, I mean, I know she likes to keep her private life private. I mean, gosh, she hit her husband great for years.
He didn't like the limelight, though.
No, but I mean, but she's great at that.
Yeah.
So if there's something that Dolly doesn't want you to know, you're just not going to know it. But I wish if there was something that we did.
Tell us.
Yeah.
But
I don't want it to be a surprise when Dolly dies.
Oh gosh.
I want to know it's coming. I'm going to have to prepare for that.
I don't know if I can ever prepare for that.
Coming up next, we've got The Real Good, a couple of stories that are positive and uplifting. Also, round 2 of Ask Sheila. That's on the way next. Stick with us. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-Window-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Experience the ultimate in sports entertainment with Hub Plus. Tune in to your high school prep football game of the week every Friday night. Whether you're at home or on the go, catch all the thrilling action of local high school football by streaming directly on the Hub Plus app via your Roku device. Don't miss a moment of the excitement. Download the Hub Plus app today on Roku and never miss a game.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Skies will be partly sunny today with a slight chance of a thunderstorm popping up this afternoon. Temperatures will be warm with highs climbing into the lower 70s. A strong storm or two is possible late this evening with a few showers and thunderstorms continuing into the overnight hours. Lows will be mild in the upper 50s. Wednesday will be mostly cloudy with highs around 70.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window studio. It's 6:48.
You always love telling stories. Maybe that's where you're getting it.
I guess. I don't know.
Our guest this morning will be from the Appalachian Center for Crafts. They're talking about the Holiday Festival. It's coming up Saturday. And I always love that. If you haven't been, it's always some great entertainment. They always have some great deals in their art gallery and also demonstrations, too. Then Kim Roseman and Allison Clark from Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles women's basketball team, they're going to be in here, too, talking about their season, and I'm excited about that.
Oh, me too. They are.
Got my purple. Go Tech. Wings up.
They are lined up to have another big season, and everyone needs to get out and support the basketball teams.
Yes.
Both of them, men's and women's.
I agree.
Every day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories, and we try to find a few that are positive and uplifting, and we call it
The Real Good.
For 15 years, the True Breed Motorcycle Club has been on a holiday mission to provide meals for families in need in Minneapolis. And this year, they're gearing up for their biggest giveaway yet. What started with 75 frozen turkeys has grown as the need has increased. Last year, the effort gave a big boost to 400 families in the area. This year, many motorcycle clubs in the community are working together with the goal of helping over 1,500 families. To help the clubs achieve their goal, the group launched an online fundraiser. For the bikers, it's about more than turkeys. It's about neighbors lifting up neighbors, they said, and keeping the community strong no matter what challenges pop up. It's really become all the motorcycle clubs coming together to do a lot of good for the community. That's what Kim Smith said. She's a longtime motorcycle club member. And 1,500 turkeys is their plan this year. They started with 400 15 years ago. Now they're up to 1,500. Unbelievable. That's crazy. The United Football League, or UFL, recently teamed up with the Mission Arlington Charity Group in Texas to deliver more than 6 truckloads of official league and team apparel, including sneakers and football gear, to families in the community. The effort was part of the league's United by Giving program, aiming at giving back to the Arlington community where the league is headquartered. Players and staff volunteered to load pallets of merchandise that will support more than 350 families, plus hundreds of additional families and veterans who visit Mission Arlington each week. According to Mission Arlington's executive director, Tilly Bergen, the donation effort was a huge success. We were able to clothe everyone from the youngest to the oldest. What the United Football League has done is a reflection of who we are as a community. The partnership helps bring us together because together we're able to share gifts of love and what this city represents and what this league represents. Our purpose is the same. So congratulations and way to go to the United Football League and to the True Breed Motorcycle Club in Minneapolis. Y'all are real good. All right, Sheila, let's see here. Okay. This looks like it has to do with appliances.
Okay. Appliance.
Maybe household chores.
Okay.
Get your mind in that gear.
Okay.
Here we go. First question. Most Americans surveyed say this is the number one thing they have too many of in their house. What is it?
And it's an appliance?
Well, it's the appliance,
TVs.
Housework,
TVs.
Chores, laundry, things, I guess things in your house maybe would have been the better
it's not
thing.
an appliance?
No, this one isn't, no.
Socks.
Most Americans surveyed say this is the number one thing they have too many of in their house.
Not TVs.
It is in your closet.
Clothes.
It's not clothes.
Shoes.
But
blankets.
If you have clothes, you also have these.
Hangers.
Clothes hangers.
That was real. I wouldn't have got that without your hint. Thank you.
I'm trying, Sheila. I don't want to ever hear your lip about me not giving you good hints.
I've heard yours before.
20% of people surveyed have at least one of these in their house right now. What is it? Just 20%. Remember, 20% of people
one
surveyed.
Of these.
Yeah, and this could happen at any time. This could happen to you or me today, and we would have one of these in our homes.
Wheelchair.
No, not that bad. Now I remember
probably more than 20%.
Now remember, I kind of told you the answer on this one as we started.
Appliances.
But we've all 100% of us has appliances, but 20% have these types of appliances that could happen at any time to anybody.
You're trying to do this, and that's not giving me.
I can't give you any more hints without giving it to you.
It could happen to us at any time.
Yeah, it could happen to the appliance at any time, and then there you'd be with it with 20% of the other people.
A can opener, like a non-electric can opener.
A broken appliance was the answer.
That's it?
Yeah.
I was thinking of something gets broken and then we bring something else in. That's what I was thinking.
Well, that's overthinking that, Sheila.
I was too smart for it.
Well, sure. The average American has about $90 worth of this in their home. What is it?
$90. Loose change.
Yes. Loose change. Way to go, Sheila.
Thanks.
You got that one too quick. I was planning on it taking a little bit more
Were ya?
time. Yeah. I was trying to think what kind of
I'm thinking of pennies when you said $90 of it. And then we talked the other day about you loving going to that little thing where you put your
Coinstar.
Yeah, Coinstar.
Yeah.
So that was on top of my mind. Not broken appliances.
Sheila, I think probably everybody
I don't think they were. I think
I
that
think those
hint was not good.
Well, first I told you half the answer
So yeah,
from the
you're
get.
hearing lip from it.
I told you half the answer from the beginning of it.
And then I thought and thought and thought really hard.
And then you see what happens when you do that. That's like people who really get up there and aim, they're really trying to golf good and they get frustrated. Not me.
You have been.
I know I'm not.
And you said that old guy taught you a lesson.
That was a long time ago in my 20s, Sheila. That's when you learn lessons.
Maybe I'm still in my 20s.
Reddit asks, what's a sentence that someone told you that stuck with you for the rest of your life? My pa said all women need loving.
My dad said make your name mean something. That's the only
Oh, that's
thing you
good.
have in your
Yeah.
life at the end. That's the only thing that's
Yeah.
going to matter.
Let's see here. One of the quotes that someone else put, I don't have to attend every argument I'm invited to.
I like that.
Oh, I love that. I'm going to commit that to memory right now.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Parenting is the only job where if you do it right, you're fired. You aren't stuck in traffic. You are traffic. If you envy someone, you have a severe lack of information. Because you may envy them and not know what all they're going through.
That's true.
Let's see here. You attract who you are, not who you want. You attract who you are, not who you want.
I agree with that.
That's pretty good. You need to resign as general manager of the world.
Karen.
When small men begin to cast big shadows, it means the sun is about to set. Wow.
I like this one. I heard this the other day. The only people criticizing you are those that don't have, that are not doing anything. They don't have any time, so they're concentrating on you.
Right.
Those that are successful don't have time to criticize you. So you're doing something right if they criticize you.
I've noticed about successful people, they only care about what they are doing.
They're hyper focused on
Yeah.
what they're doing.
And
nothing else
and if there
gets
is
in their way.
And if there is competition, it's just there.
Yeah.
And they're just going to do their thing because they know that's the thing that
Right.
works.
Once
Yeah.
you get to concentrating on that, you're losing focus.
Yeah. This is a great one. When you look at someone through rose-colored glasses, all the red flags just look like flags.
Yeah.
That's pretty deep right there.
Be real,
Yeah.
right?
Coming up next, we've got some great guests.
Ashley Lucetto and Emma Levitz from the Holiday Festival at Appalachian Center for Crafts, and also the coaches, Kim Roseman and Coach Allison Clark with the Tennessee Tech women's basketball team.
Yeah, they're doing great. Can't wait to talk a little basketball with. I saw Allison last night as I was coming into Hooper Evelyn for the men's game. I saw her last night. She's like, "I'm going to be on your show tomorrow." Yeah,
love her.
I know. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a blast.
Yeah.
So that's on the way here after 7 o'clock here on Good Morning Cookeville. Good Morning Cookeville, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or Hub Plus on Roku, you can also watch if you go to even countrygiant.com. Just click Watch Hub Plus and it'll be there for you. Plenty of ways for you to watch. Tell your friends. We need all the eyeballs we can get.
Thanks for
We
watching.
appreciate it.
But stay close.
Yeah. Hang out. We'll be right back.
TRN News.
One person is dead after a shooting inside the Wolf Chase Galleria Monday afternoon. This took place after 2 o'clock as Memphis police and the Safe Task Force officers rushed to the mall. 2 people reportedly engaged in an argument leading to the shooting. One person was critically injured and rushed to the hospital. They died from their injuries there. The shooter left in a white SUV, but was captured nearly 3 hours afterwards, remaining in custody. Meantime, 2 children are killed in a weekend house fire in Livingston. 9 children and 1 adult were inside a Railroad Street home around 1:30 Saturday afternoon when the house caught fire. The adult was able to get 7 children out. Firefighters pulled the last 2 out, but they were unresponsive and pronounced dead at the hospital. 1 firefighter suffered burns. The cause of the blaze remains under investigation. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
There's a part of our world that we pay little attention to. Here, an ant drags a seed 5 times its own size. A grasshopper devours a fresh leaf. And a bee sips from a drop of dew. And down here, toxic chemicals and carcinogens are leaching into our environment. They come from objects that we look past every day. Littered cigarette butts. Every one is a tiny toxic waste site. And there are millions of them, right where we live, work, and play. Let's stop the toxic litter. Learn more at rethinkbutts.org. Brought to you by Legacy and Leave No Trace.
A Tennessee court has ruled that Governor Bill Lee's deployment of the National Guard to Memphis is unlawful. Chancellor Patricia Head Moscow granted a temporary injunction filed by Shelby County Mayor Lee Harris and other Memphis area lawmakers, saying ongoing criminal activity is neither a grave emergency nor a disaster. Republican State Senator Brent Taylor didn't mince words on the decision, calling Chancellor Moscow clueless as Mayor Harris, while saying the order is written in English and stupid. Taylor added that after a chat with State Attorney General Jonathan Skrmetti, an appeal is coming. The ruling only affects the National Guard's deployment, not the federal task force. Governor Lee and other defendants now have 5 business days to appeal or call out the National Guard from Memphis. 132 workers out of a job soon. Edgewell Personal Care closing their Knoxville facility by the end of 2027. It will begin this upcoming June. The East Workforce Development Board is coordinating services for those affected. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. A house fire in Livingston claimed the lives of 2 children Saturday. Livingston Fire Chief Rocky Dial said crews responded to the home at the 200 block of Railroad Street shortly before 1:30 p.m. He told Nashville media that 10 people occupied the home at the time of the blaze. Dial said 1 firefighter suffered burns while fighting the fire. The TBI has been called in to assist in the investigation. The Putnam County Sheriff's Office says 16 adults will be charged with child endangerment and drug charges following a traffic stop Friday. A press release said deputies encountered the adults after conducting a traffic stop on a Ford Econoline van at Highway 111 and Spring Creek Road. The release said deputies noticed a strong odor of marijuana coming from the vehicle. Authorities seized multiple pounds of the drug from different locations inside the van. Officials said 2 children were inside the vehicle and that at least 3 adults were illegal aliens. The rest of those passengers still under ICE investigation. The Putnam County Commission will consider this evening the creation of a new Assistant Director of Education Safety position. for the county's emergency management agency. In a letter to commissioners, EMA Director Brandon Smith said the person hired would be responsible for enhancing the current capabilities and safety posture of both private and public schools. And Tennessee Tech funding for that position will be split among the county, school system, and Tennessee Tech. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Skies will be partly sunny today with a slight chance of a thunderstorm popping up this afternoon. Temperatures will be warm with highs climbing into the lower 70s. A strong storm or two is possible late this evening with a few showers and thunderstorms continuing into the overnight hours. Lows will be mild in the upper 50s. Wednesday will be mostly cloudy with highs around 70.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic and share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 707.
From the Appalachian Center for Crafts, we've got Ashley Luchetto and also Emma Levitz. The holiday festival is coming up this coming Saturday. It's free to get in. There's also going to be good deals in the gallery too, so we're going to talk to them about that. What's your favorite thing about it? I know that you guys are artists as well, and both of your works are in the gallery, so that's probably one of your favorite things.
Yeah, this will be my first year working the holiday festival, so I'm just excited to experience it from the craft center end instead of just attending.
Are you the director there now, or
I'm managing the gallery.
She's managing it, but I just call you director.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Grand Poobah of the art gallery.
She is.
On the business card.
Yeah, get that on a business card and make people call you that too. If they call you anything else, just be like, I think you mean Grand Poobah.
Maybe one day.
Okay. What happens at the holiday festival there at the is at the Appalachian Center for Arts, correct?
Appalachian Center for Craft in
crafts.
Smithville. Yeah.
Okay.
We have a lot of free crafting going on aside from the gallery sale. So from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., we always have kids crafts every year.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be a bunch of different things for families to do. But
Like what?
Kids can try out weaving. They can do some beading activities. We'll have some collage activities, printmaking. But we'll also have free activities for adults this year. So that's new. We got some funding from Center Stage. So adults can come and make like punched copper candle votives.
Oh, neat. And that's free too?
That's free as well.
Oh, wow.
They get to take that home with them, what they created, the adults and the kids.
Yep. They can bring everything home with them that they make. So there's probably like 10 different free craft activities that anybody could do.
Man, those are great Meemaw gifts.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Meemaws love homemade gifts. And that'd be perfect.
Yeah. And we also have some workshops for adults that you have to pay to take the workshops, but they're really great. Most of them have sold out at this point, but we added another one last minute because they were doing so well. So we have a Shibori silk scarf workshop that's going to be led by Rena Wood, who's our fibers faculty. And that's going to be a beautiful, like you get to paint a couple of scarves, and those would make great gifts too.
So if somebody hasn't painted before, they can still sign up for that and create a beautiful gift either for themselves or somebody else.
Yeah, everything is open to beginners, and there may still be a couple of seats left. There's a clay platter workshop, and then there's also I think both of our wood turning workshops are sold out, as well as our glass workshop.
Glass blowing? Is that
Yeah.
I bet that always sells out.
It does.
That's the rock star of the event, isn't it? I mean,
it's fire and glass.
yeah, I mean, that's everybody wants to do that. That's the cool thing.
People think it looks easy, but it's not when you get in there and do it.
I get stuck on the wood turning videos that's on like Instagram or Twitter or something.
Yeah.
I can't stop watching it. And
It's amazing what they create.
It is, but it's almost surpassed pressure washing videos for me.
Really?
Almost. I'm getting there.
You'll get into woodworking next.
I can see why that would sell out too. How much are the of the ones that are still available?
Yeah, it's $70 to take a workshop, and they're 3 hours, and you make something and you take it home. So with the clay workshop, things have to be fired, so you'd have to come back and pick it up. But yeah, I think that's a really good deal to take a workshop.
Sure. Now, do you need to be a part of the class to come and experience all the other stuff, or can you just come and be part of the fun?
Yeah, anybody can come, and the studios that have free things happening, anybody can go in those studios. And then some of the studios that have the workshops, you just have to be registered for that workshop.
Okay.
But there will be stuff happening throughout our campus that anybody can come and see.
Great. What kind of things are in the gallery?
So all weekend in the gallery, we'll have a holiday sale. It'll be 25% off of most items in the gallery. So that includes Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We've gotten a lot of new artists in the gallery, and also new work from artists that have been in there for a little while.
Is it Christmassy stuff or just stuff? Oh,
It's all over. I mean, we've decorated a little bit, so it's kind of Christmas.
well, I didn't know if it was going to be a lot of ornaments and things like that since it's Christmas, or if it's works of art, just works of art.
Sure. So it's all across the board. We do have a lot of handmade ornaments that are blown glass or made out of clay or carved wood. But we also have all sorts of other stuff. We have pottery, paintings, prints.
I bought a hand-blown ornament one year. It doesn't look like Christmas. It's just a blown glass with lots of colors in it, and I made it a sun catcher in front of one of my windows.
Yeah.
I'll have it up all year because
We
it
also
doesn't
have
look
sun
like Christmas.
catchers
Yeah.
as well. And yeah, absolutely. A lot of people buy ornaments all year. But everything in the gallery is made by our students and alumni and faculty and some local artists.
That's awesome. And this is coming up Saturday, right? And what time does it open?
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
until 5 p.m.
All right. It's going to be at the Appalachia Center for Crafts. Was it ever called the Appalachia Center for Arts, or am I just an idiot?
I think it was the Appalachian Center for Crafts, and now it's the Appalachian Center for Craft with no S.
Okay. All right.
But it does have art in it.
I'll get it down. Everybody knows what I'm talking about when I say it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's one of
It's
the...
all about branding, Jason.
Well, it is, but I mean, that place is an iconic place around here right now. It's been around for a long time doing high-level stuff. Everybody knows where it's at and what it does. It's really cool. We'll talk more about it coming up. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pond, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pond Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pond, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate 931-WINDOW-1.
Hey, Grace FM listeners, it's Dave Fry, lead singer Sawa Province. So excited, Christmas time is here. And we are celebrating with the Great Big Family Christmas Tour. My favorite tour of the year, it is coming to Cookeville, Tennessee, to the River Community Church. And we want you to be a part of it. December 11th. Get your tickets today at greatbigfamilychristmas.com. And we'll see you and all you Grace FM family soon.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you. Through every storm, every alert, I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good Morning Cookeville with Jason and Sheila here on Hub Plus. We're in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:18.
Ashley Uchetto and also Emma Levitz from the Appalachian Center for Craft. They're here to talk about the Holiday Festival, which is going on Saturday, starting at 10 and going on to when?
Till 5.
10 to 5.
Did you say it was on Sunday too?
The gallery sale will be all weekend, Friday,
Okay, the
Saturday,
gallery
Sunday.
sale will be Saturday and Sunday, but all the activities will be Saturday.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Gallery sale Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes.
Right?
Okay. So, so this is going on. The Appalachia, or is it Appalachia? What do you say, Appalachia or Appalachia?
I say Appalachia.
I do too. I don't know what the proper thing.
It's tomato.
I think so. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Center for Craft All this stuff is going on, but you do stuff year round. What are some of the things that, moving forward in 2026? I know a lot of people, next year I'm going to learn how to blah, blah, blah. Next year I'm going to learn how to blow glass. How do they get into that? And do you have to be a student at Tech to do any of that?
Yeah, we have a lot of programming that is for the public. So some of it is for youth. So one of our programs for youth is called Family Craft Studio, and that's once a month. And families can come and make a project together. And then for adults, our workshop program is open to them. So it runs all throughout the year, though we have most of our workshops in the summer, and those are workshops in glass, metals, blacksmithing, wood, fibers. So you could take a day long, a weekend, a week long, or sometimes we have 6-week workshops where you can come on a Monday night for 2 hours for 6 weeks. So there's a lot of options, and then events. So
the workshops are really great because you don't have to be a member of Tech or don't have to be a student of Tech. You can just sign up for those workshops and then learn to create.
Well, see, I think that's a misconception. I think people think you have to be going to Tech to do that. I know a lot of people I've talked to thought that. And that's why I wanted to ask, because I knew that wasn't the case, but there are a lot of people who believe that you need to be a student at Tech to be able to go and take some of the courses there. But it's good to know you can't, that you don't have to. And then you can go and learn how to do these things and maybe have your stuff in the gallery one day.
Yeah, my whole job there is programming for people who aren't Tech students, basically for the public. And
I think the Appalachian Center for Craft, I think it has helped create just a whole world here of artists.
Me too.
We're blessed to have it in our area.
Any artist that's ever been in here that we've talked to have every single one has mentioned that.
Yeah.
And that is a magnet for other artists to come to this area from all over the place.
I'm sure you guys been to the Craft Center. It is a beautiful area. I'm sure that there's lots of just creative minds there, and I think the nature helps with the beauty of their creations.
Well,
we're like surrounded by hiking trails and right by Center Hill Lake and
deer walking in the middle of the campus.
Yeah, it's beautiful up there. Yeah.
So it's a great place to work.
Yeah,
absolutely. Are you open through the winter? Or okay, all right.
We're open every day. The gallery is open 7 days a week.
Yeah, and we have rotating exhibitions throughout the year. So every 2 months we have a new exhibition. We have 3 different gallery spaces that rotate every couple of months. So this weekend during the holiday festival, we have 2 exhibitions that are currently up. One is a glass blowing exhibition and one is for printmaking. And then our 2 of our senior thesis students will be showing their thesis work this weekend too. So their reception will be taking place during the holiday festival as well.
Wow, what a cool reception.
Yeah.
What is printmaking?
Printmaking, so the exhibition that's up right now is 3 printmakers. It can take different forms, printmaking. Some people do wood cuts where they carve into wood and then ink the wood and print it.
Okay.
Some people will, you don't have to use wood. There's like lino cuts and all sorts of different things.
So that's really in depth. I'm thinking about Hatch Printing in Nashville. I don't know if y'all know that. I know that they have, it's just a different look about their posters. And I know that's printmaking, but it's not necessarily that.
So they have a letterpress there, which is, we don't have a letterpress as far as I know it.
We do.
We do?
Yes,
Oh.
and actually,
we do.
Well, we're going to have a one-day letterpress workshop this summer that Matt Holben, one of our professors in the graphic design area, will be leading.
Is that like the thing they have in rugby? The print shop in rugby where you put the letters in and then you smash
that's
it?
That's like the old school type, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, have you been to rugby to see that?
No.
You need to go.
Yeah.
They've got a whole print shop up there.
Oh, wow.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's neat. So you can come and just and make you make your own pattern then, I guess. And
do they print on T-shirts and everything too?
Different artists print on different things. So yeah, you can.
So it could be print on clothing, paper, but they create maybe their own
their own word, whatever they want to say. Yeah.
I love that they can create on wood and then print that on.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, sorry, I didn't mean to derail you. You were saying all the other stuff that I cut you off at printmaking.
all good,
I'm sorry.
all good. But yeah, so the printmaking show, the glass blowing show, and the senior thesis exhibitions will be up.
Senior thesis exhibition.
Yeah, so we have 2 students graduating this fall
Okay.
up at the Craft Center, one in wood and one in metals, and they'll each be presenting their body of work.
Mm-hmm.
And it's elaborate. Usually the artist does an elaborate amount of work that they do.
Yeah.
And you also mentioned in that blacksmithing, and I think a lot of people, when they hear blacksmith, all they think about is shoeing horses. But this goes way beyond that, correct?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
We have some forged work in the gallery.
Is it all wrought
It's
iron?
more
That may
the
be
forged in
stupid.
fire than it is shoeing horses.
Yeah, it could be knives and everything.
Yeah, we have knives, knives, hooks, ornaments even, spoon rests, dishes. We have all sorts of different things that have been forged.
And then and all that you can do at the facility there. All the stuff you need is there, right?
Yeah. And I wanted to mention our workshops this summer in the blacksmithing studio. We're going to have 2 different workshops by Forged and Fire champions.
Really?
Ray or Jay Riplogel and then Jason Bibbins will both be teaching, and they're both regional artists who were on that show.
I love Forged in Fire. It's such a fun show. I get into it, man. I do.
No, I think you should take the class.
Well,
I think you would love it.
It looks really hot.
Yeah.
I mean,
and so is the glass blowing.
right. And I just don't know if I want to sign up for a hot hobby. I'm getting old, so I don't know if that's where I want to be or not. And a lot of hammering.
It does make me mad.
A lot of hot and a lot of hammering is what it looks like.
But you can take out your frustrations.
That's
like
true.
working with me, and you can go in there
Yeah.
and take out the
Like,
frustration.
Damn, Sheila.
This is her face.
What do you call that knife? I call this knife the damn Sheila.
I would be honored.
And you can make it this summer.
Yeah. What does that cost to come and do that, and what's the time commitment?
Yeah, so I think one of them is just a day long, and off the top of my head, I think the day long class is just a couple. Maybe it's around $200. I wish I had
That
it in front
includes
of
all
me.
your stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then you take home what you create.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think that you need to remember that too. It's not $200, and then you got to buy all your stuff. It's an all inclusive deal.
And the things you learn while you're there. And you
yeah.
could have never bought all that equipment for $200.
No,
It would be a whole lot more.
I have no idea how much one of those fire things is that they
I
stick
know.
it in.
That's not just sitting around the corner everywhere.
Not everybody's got one of those. Not at all. And so is there a schedule of this already on a website or anything?
It's going to be released December 1st. We'll have
okay.
our workshop schedule online. So,
I got you.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to this weekend though.
Will it be live music too this weekend?
Yes, we'll have a musician coming in from Missouri, actually. His name is D.E. Kreiner, and he's a composer, and he plays guitar, and so it'll be some nice instrumental music while we're enjoying all the art and the workshops.
It's going to be a bunch of fun. It's this weekend, Saturday, and you said it opens at 10?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. and it's free to come. It's free for your family. It'd be a great family getaway because it is beautiful. It's a beautiful drive. It's beautiful when you get there, and it's going to be beautiful inside with a lot of fun too. And everything is in the gallery. Did you say is 25% off?
Pretty much everything in the gallery will be 25% off all weekend.
That's great.
Do y'all still have a deli or food court there? No. Oh, it's out. Okay. I hate that. That's not there anymore.
Yeah, not
Well,
currently.
that just
but
gives you an
hopefully
excuse to
soon.
run to Aces
Oh,
and get a
yeah.
good steak.
Oh my goodness. That's in
afterwards.
Smithville. Yeah.
Yeah. Have y'all been there?
I haven't yet.
Somebody was just telling me about that yesterday.
It's the bomb. You'll like it. So that gives a good excuse then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We'll go see all the art, sweetie.
And then I'll take you to Aces.
But we're gonna go to Aces afterwards for
Make sure bring the kids because there's so many kids activities too that they can do things and then take home with them. It's just a lot of fun
for free.
Yeah, for free.
I remember that. Ladies, thanks so much for being here. It's going to be so much fun this weekend. I hope everybody shows up, and I hope they buy out the gallery.
Okay, that's what we
Wouldn't that be great? And we have to call all the artists, get back to work.
No, I'm becoming an artist.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
From.
If someone's looking for more information, how do they find it?
Yeah, tntech.edu/craft center is our website, and you can go to events, and all our information is there on the Holiday Festival page.
Awesome. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
1077 Grace FM.
This Thanksgiving season, let's make sure no one goes hungry. It's Cansgiving with Texas Roadhouse and Cookeville Communications. Drop off your non-perishable food items at Food Lion in Cookeville on Spring Street or in the Jackson Plaza or Middle Tennessee Eye on East Veterans Drive. Because a little can go a long way when we all pitch in. Help feed local families this holiday season with Cansgiving. And remember, Texas Roadhouse gift cards make the perfect gift for anyone on your list. Join us for Cansgiving, brought to you by Texas Roadhouse and Cookeville Communications.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. The Tennessee Tech men's basketball team fell to West Georgia last night, 61-59. The Golden Eagles trailed by as many as 14 in the second half before losing by just 2. Golden Eagle forward Danny Pounds finished with 17 points and 7 rebounds as Tech falls to 2-3 on the season. James Franklin was named the next head coach of Virginia Tech on Monday. After being let go by the Nittany Lions, Franklin was owed $49 million but has renegotiated to $9 million after being hired by Virginia Tech. Franklin was 128-60 over 12 seasons at Penn State and 3 at Vanderbilt. Franklin replaces Brent Pry, who was fired in September. Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver Jamar Chase was suspended 1 game by the NFL for spitting on Jalen Ramsey. Chase is going to appeal the suspension, but if it's upheld, would miss the next game against the New England Patriots. Chase would also miss out on a week's pay of over $430,000. Join us tonight on the UCR Media Networks for 3 high school basketball games. On UCR, Upperman is at Brentwood. UCR 2 features Pickett County and Smith County. And on UCR 3, Cookeville hosts Oak Ridge. All games get started at 6 with boys to follow at 7:30. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 7:33.
From the Tennessee Tech Golden Eagle women's basketball team, we have head coach Kim Roseman and assistant coach Allison Clark. We feel very lucky that you guys are gracing our presence.
It's a busy time for basketball coaches.
Seriously, though, I know it's a huge, huge thing for y'all to be here in the start of your basketball season. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you guys. Thank y'all for asking us. Excited to be here with you this morning.
Well, we're excited about the basketball team. I mean, came out and just what a comeback against MTSU. That was one of the most exciting basketball games I've seen.
It was, I'd say the hoop was electric that night, right? The fans were incredible. And, obviously that rivalry goes back years ago. We're trying to make it a little more interesting because we hadn't beaten them in a while. And so that was fun. That was the first time we had beaten them in 7 years. So really proud of our team and their fight and just their ability to come back out. We didn't play well the first half, and we made some adjustments at halftime. And look, we're a young basketball team. I think that's what people forget a little bit because the standard of success in our program is very high. But we lost 4 double-digit scores last season, and so we've got some really good returners, but we're also playing some young players, and so our kids were growing up every single night, and that was just a huge confidence booster to be able to find a way to beat a team and program like Middle. And so I was very proud of what our kids did.
To build a team, you have a culture, and you have to go find teammates that fit that culture. You guys have been really great at that. You talked a lot about, a lot of new faces on this team. Have they bought into the culture? It looks like they have. Anyway.
There's no question, and Jason, you said it. Yes, you've got to have talent to win, but we don't just recruit talent. We recruit character, and we recruit the person first. The talent gets you in the door, and then the type of young woman that we recruit to our program is the most important thing. And I'll let our recruiting coordinator, Coach Allison Clark, talk about that. She's been with us from day one and done such a great job of that.
No, I think, every year when we go out and evaluate, you look for, everybody thinks we look at, how many points do you score, all that. But, I think the first thing that we look at is their body language, how they interact with their coaches, their teammates. Are they a good teammate? Do they play hard every time? When they make a mistake, how they handle that adversity. And
are they coachable?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, and so I think those are the first things that we look for. Then if they have those things, then we look at their talent and do they fit into what we do, our system. And, we've been very fortunate and blessed that we've been able to recruit, really not only great basketball players, but great people into our program that value all the things that we value, not only being successful on the court, but being successful in the community, in the classroom, and who they are as people and growing just to become the best versions of themselves.
Has NIL affected the women's program? I mean, what's going on there with that?
Well, there's no question. College athletics it is completely different than it was 3 years ago. But we're in a new era, and that's the thing. It's changed, and it is what it is at this point. And one
like it or not,
1,000%. And I actually am an advocate for some of it. I think what we're doing here at Tennessee Tech, the ability for these kids, not only to the first thing is education. You never want to lose that piece, but the ability for these players to not only get a great education but also leave college, and maybe have some money in their pockets, I think is a great thing. I think the problem is when you start going to the extreme and and you're seeing that happen. There's just not a lot of guardrails that are put up, but I think what we're able to do here at Tech is a really, really good thing. And yes, it has changed. It has absolutely changed recruiting, but the type of young people that we recruit has not changed. Right. And so I think we are still able to we're not just recruiting kids that want to get a check. We're recruiting kids that love the game of basketball, that value being part of something bigger than themselves and want to be part of a championship culture.
I think we've all seen that, sports fans. We've seen the kids who are just looking for checks and they don't pan out.
And they don't stay.
They
suck.
Put that out there.
Yeah.
They're all about themselves.
Yeah.
You can't be all about yourselves if you're playing.
And attitude gets into the rest of the team.
It does. It does. And and I think if you take a look at, we've played for 3 out of the last 4 OVC championships. We've won 2 out of the last 3, and a huge reason for that is we've retained our players. We don't have a lot of players that leave, and it starts with exactly what Allie was talking about because of the type of young women and families, because the apple never falls far from the tree.
That's something that I have noticed about coming to the games a lot of the family members are there. A lot of them. I mean, to have the support of the whole stinking family is
it's
important.
huge. It's huge. And we start at home in state. Half of our roster is from the state of Tennessee. It wasn't like that when we got here 10 years ago. And I think, Coach Alley and our staff, Coach Walls, have done a great job of making sure that we are, we're first recruiting right here at home, locally, in state. We just signed a heck of a player at Pickett County and Zoe Nicholas. And we're just really excited about being able to keep talent at home, and when those kids can play in front of their families is huge.
Well, you kind of have a hotbed. I mean, around here.
There's no question. There's no question.
Girls basketball in the Upper Cumberland.
It has been for decades.
For decades. And it matters. It matters. It matters.
And so, I mean, that's, as far as recruiting Tennessee, recruiting locally, I mean, you've got a few to choose from, huh?
Absolutely. I mean, to me, Middle Tennessee, girls basketball, the Upper Cumberland, now you have some really great teams up in East Tennessee, in West Tennessee, and to me, just the girls basketball in the state of Tennessee. I mean, you can get really, really quality players, people that want to come to Tennessee
with
Tech.
Heart.
Yeah.
That's why
with grit and heart. That love the game of basketball.
And they've been coached. I mean, it starts with the coaches. I mean, I won't start listing, because if I start listing the legendary coaches that are in this area, we'd be sitting here talking all day. But just the respect that we have for the high school coaches in this state, but especially in our area. I mean, you've got Hall of Famers, in this area that have just won championship after championship. And so it starts at the top.
Well, that and women's basketball as a whole it rises every year. The competition gets better every year. It's just women's basketball is now it's now a thing. I mean, I hope no one takes this poorly, but 20 years ago, 30 years ago, it wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Now it is.
Yeah. Well, and now the exposure, I think that's the thing. The product didn't just get good. I mean, it didn't just get good with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. I mean, you start thinking back to all the great players, that have kind of shaped women's basketball, but also all the great players that have been at Tennessee Tech. But I think the difference now is we're getting exposure. The game is finally starting to get exposure. Money is being put into women's sports like never before, and it is an incredible time to be a female student athlete. Especially a women's basketball player.
And I know it didn't start with Caitlin Clark, but what a positive she's been
the tipping point. I mean, there's no question. She's a little bit. I'm probably going to date myself here, but we remember the name Pistol Pete. And that's Pistol Pete Maravich that kind of set college basketball on fire back back in the 70s, and she has been that for us. It got people watching, and then when you started watching her, you started seeing the Angel Reeses, the Paige Beckers, those kids, the Reagan Grimes, the Reagan Hurst, at Tennessee Tech. And so I think, once you see the product that is being put on the floor, that's like when you come to the Hooper Ebelin Center and you see the way that our team plays and the high quality of basketball and the team basketball that our team plays, you want to come back. And it's a great environment to bring your family to. And,
great. I brought my grandkids last night.
Thank you. Yeah.
And
awesome.
They had a blast. Yeah. My grandson has been a little iffy about mascots. So
he had to get accustomed to Awesome Eagle.
So he saw Awesome Eagle last night, and he was still a little iffy, but he looked at his mom and says, "There's a human being in there." He's 3.
Smart guy. Smart little guy.
Mom, don't worry about it.
Don't worry, I got this.
I got it under control. There's a human being in there. That's not a real eagle. So he had it under control. But yeah, it's a great family time, and it's not like you're going to break the bank to go either. It's probably some of the least expensive entertainment that you can get in the whole Upper Cumberland. And Tech does that for a reason, because it's about the community coming in and enjoying this and rooting on these kids that are studying hard and playing hard. It's a great time. We'll talk more. I want to talk to you about the upcoming season, what SoCon means for you guys, and all of that coming up. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate. Catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Experience the ultimate in sports entertainment with Hub Plus. Tune in to your high school prep football game of the week every Friday night. Whether you're at home or on the go, catch all the thrilling action of local high school football by streaming directly on the Hub Plus app via your Roku device. Don't miss a moment of the excitement. Download the Hub Plus app today on Roku and never miss a game.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Skies will be partly sunny today with a slight chance of a thunderstorm popping up this afternoon. Temperatures will be warm with highs climbing into the lower 70s. A strong storm or two is possible late this evening with a few showers and thunderstorms continuing into the overnight hours. Lows will be mild in the upper 50s. Wednesday will be mostly cloudy with highs around 70.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:45.
Head coach from Tennessee Tech, Golden Eagles women's basketball team. That's a long title now. Kim Roseman is here along with assistant coach Allison Clark. And I'm just so proud of how women's basketball is in this area. And I know you were talking about recruiting and just you had a lot of heart when you were playing too at Tennessee Tech. So she's an alumni of
Hall of
Tennessee Tech.
Famer.
Yeah.
Hall of Famer.
You in the Hall of Fame, girl?
I am.
I didn't know that. No.
The nation's leading three-point shooter her senior
Tell
year.
me that again.
She won the award for the nation's leading three-point shooter her senior year. We are in the building with a legend this morning, guys.
Well, hot damn.
I
had really good teammates. I had great teammates.
Allison, hush it. Just
Misty Garrett, look, I would not be in the Hall of Fame without Misty Garrett.
Oh my God, Misty Garrett. You
she
and
could
Misty
pass
Garrett.
that basketball. That was my
Another
roommate.
great Upper Cumberland player right
Yeah.
there.
That was
Livingston
my roommate,
Academy.
best friend, and then I was very fortunate. I got to play with Janet Holt, whose number is hanging in the Hooper Eblin Center,
Yeah.
which
Lynchburg.
Yep, Lynchburg, Tennessee, which is one of the. Janet could have played. No doubt in my mind, if she wanted to, she could have played in the league because she
agree.
was a special talent. But she got a nursing degree, and she wanted to get into nursing right
Her
after
son
college.
Will is now on our practice squad.
Yes.
Oh, really?
That
That says a lot about a program to me when former players, family of former players are involved in the program still. That is
We've
that's a
actually
big
got
deal.
two. Rochelle Vaughn's son, Tavon,
Oh, really?
is also a practice player.
I love that.
Yeah, I think that says so much about what a program is and does and will be by the amount of former players that embrace the program. We've all seen that before where former players weren't allowed or former players didn't want anything, but because their team was bad. The coach wasn't good. They didn't want anything to be involved
I
with
want to
it.
shout out to Coach Worrell too. I think
No
he's
doubt.
one of the best.
No doubt.
But that says a lot about what you guys have built.
Well, listen, we walk on the shoulders of people like Bill Worrell and Mary Nell Matters who started this program and the great players that the history. It's why I wanted to come here. You know, I was at Vanderbilt for 9 years as an assistant coach, and when this job, because of the success we had, we had opportunities to get head jobs, but it wasn't the right head job. And when this one came open, Allie and I had known each other for a long time, and she called me.
First person I called.
And I had actually come here and watched them practice. And when I saw the facilities and what they had done with the coaches' suites and the history, you walk in and you see the banners. And that is because of the people that were here before us, like Coach Worrell, Coach Metters, and all the great players that still come back. You know, it was homecoming a couple of weeks ago, and we had a ton of them back for homecoming, which is always really, really special.
And you have a lot of great community support, even for people who didn't go to Tech. They're just proud that you're here in Cookeville.
Listen, what is happening in Cookeville and at Tennessee Tech right now, we talked about earlier in the segment about women's basketball exploding.
Yeah.
This university, this community is busting at the seams right now. I mean, we've got probably the biggest football game in the history of Tennessee Tech football coming up on Saturday.
Crazy up in there.
They're playing for an outright championship, you know, in a bye, you know, for the playoffs. And
I mean, it could happen.
Well, we got your back.
Right.
We're with you.
Okay.
We're with you. But soccer just won the OVC championship and gave Vanderbilt a heck of a run in the NCAA soccer tournament. We just won our first women's cross country championship. You know, the level that the teams are competing at right now. You ride by and you see what's going on the stadium with the stadium and the growth that this campus is having. You know, there's a lot of special things ahead. And I know you had mentioned earlier about, you know, the move to the SoCon. You know, we're all trying to finish this thing out right and finish with championships in the OVC.
So, I mean, you have a whole season ahead of you of OVC, Big South opponents. Now, how does that? Who's the greatest competition for Tennessee Tech?
Well, as far as the OVC goes, you know, it's gonna be a really challenging race this year. I think there is a lot of parity. A lot of teams returned. Had a lot of returning players. Lindenwood, who we battled last year, we played them at home in the final regular season game for the outright championship and beat them. They returned basically their whole team.
Gotcha.
And they are picked to finish first. You know, they're going to be a great challenge for us. You know, but also Western Illinois returns two players that both of them are gonna have a shot at OVC Player of the Year. They had Reagan McCowan, who is one of the nation's leading.
And how many
scorers.
Reagans are good at basketball?
I know, right? Right. You know, and there's no question. And we are led by the Reagans and Reagan Hurst and Reagan Grimes. But, you know, UT Martin is always good, Eastern Illinois. Women's basketball in the OVC is extremely, extremely competitive.
I know some of the schools in SoCon don't have a women's basketball team.
Two VMI and the military academies.
So what does that do for like next year's schedule?
Yeah.
How does that work out?
Well, you know,
you're probably not even thinking about that.
Yeah, I mean, but it will allow us to have more non-conference games. You know, because I believe we'll have we'll have 2 extra non-conference games. Right now we play 9, and so it will actually go to I think 14 non-conference games, and so we'll have I think 5 non-conference games, which will allow us to be at home a little bit. Like, you know, November, we haven't been at home a whole lot.
Right.
We do have a home game we'll talk about, a big one on Thursday, which is a future SoCon rival with the ETSU in-state rivalry. We play them this Thursday night at home at 6 p.m.
And don't like them.
Exactly. But will be a great challenge.
Or are they the Buccaneers?
The Buccaneers.
The Buccaneers. Not an ocean. Are they
the Buccaneers and the Mocs. So we'll be getting them in the SoCon. But you know, I do think because women's basketball in the OVC has been so good, you know, as far as what we are positioned to do when we go into the SoCon, you know, I think we'll be ready. We expect to compete for championships. Not only this year, but next year when we go into the.
Well, you've set the bar so high. We all expect you to play for championships now. I mean, you've set that as an expectation, not a. I wonder if they'll do good this year. Yeah. Now it's I wonder how far they'll make it in the tournament. I mean, but that's
the standard is the standard, and it's why we came here when we came here 10 years ago. Because it's a championship expectation, and that's the kind of programs you want to lead. Yeah. That's the kind of community you want to be in, and the type of teams and players you want to coach.
I have a non-basketball question. It's about the game day experience. Why hasn't the pep band been there yet?
Well, they will be there as with football during football season. It gets a little bit challenging, but they will be there.
It's usually after Christmas.
Yeah, right after Christmas break.
All right,
yep.
Good.
Yep.
I've been worried about that.
No, because they are awesome, and it completely changes the atmosphere when they are there.
It really does.
And I love it because they sit right on the end, right by the opposing team's bench, and just give them heck for 40 minutes.
They are as petty as I am, and I love that.
He relates to them.
I do. If I could go back in time, I'd be a pep band member. Probably not for long, but I would have been one. I think. I don't know, but I was wondering about that. I've been to a few games, and I was like, wait a minute, where's the? And I haven't asked anybody, so sorry. I know that's not your job.
Yeah,
but
no, but they will be there and be rooting for us loud and proud very soon. Yep.
I have a question about if when you regroup at halftime. What happens in that locker room at halftime? Because I know you've watched the team. You regroup, you get them in there, and that's what I'll
answer first. So we've been fortunate. Technology is crazy now, but we have iPads on the bench now, which has been very useful for us, and I think I think our players love it. So during the game, if there's a play that happens and we don't defend it well, we can mark it, and then we can show it to them at halftime. If there's an offensive possession where we turn the ball over, we don't run the play correctly, we can show that to them at halftime. So that's very beneficial. That's, one of the things we talk about at halftime.
It's better to see it and see, I didn't realize
kids are visual. Kids, you can tell them all day, but when they see what they're doing, they're able to adjust.
They see their body movement and they're like, I should have done this. I should have pivoted this way. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so that's been very beneficial. And then Coach Roseman gives them 3 things. Like, this is what we need to fix. This is what we need to be better at. In the second half, for instance, in the MTSU game, we talked about, we had to come out and defend better.
Yeah.
And
then we
had to take care of the basketball, and, our shot selection had to be better, and we had to be the aggressor this time.
I tell you, I wouldn't want to be in trouble with you, Coach.
No.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Sometimes we probably can't repeat what we say in there sometimes.
Just by the look on your face during the game, sometimes I'm like, oh, geez.
Well, Jason, it's actually funny because I'm pretty calm for the most part in games. Now, if you walk into the Hooper Evelyn Center about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you would probably think I was the craziest human being on the face of the earth. But when we it's our jobs as coaches to win practice every day, so that when we get to the games, the players are ready to win the games. We don't win it. Our players, they're the one that we don't make a shot, we don't get a rebound, we don't make a defensive stop. Those kids are the ones that get out there and make the plays to win. And it's our job during the game to guide them and put them in the best position. And then every once in a while, maybe we need to light a fire under them. That's not too much though, because we have very motivated players.
I appreciate that halftime coming to Jesus.
Well, we have a few of those. We have a few of those.
I'm like, yes.
Somebody asked me the other day, "Do you yell?" And I just, I thought, well, okay.
Well, I mean, I think that's a prerequisite to be a basketball coach. To be a good yeller, because you have to yell something that someone's going to hear.
Exactly,
in a stadium full of people. I mean, you've got to be heard.
It's got to be a balance in games, though, because you do have to keep your, if you're losing your composure in games, your players are going to lose their composure. So you've got to know when you need to light that fire. Sure. We had a timeout in the second quarter of the middle game that we needed to light a fire. We lit a fire, but we usually get them huddled in real close.
Yeah.
So only our team knows what's going on in that huddle.
You do have the coach look down pat.
Absolutely.
That she's.
It's scary.
The stare.
Yeah. I'm like, I would not want to be in trouble with her.
And I like the opponent sees that.
Yeah.
They're like, ooh.
Yeah, don't mess with Coach Roseman.
I love it.
We're still trying to get the Pat Summit stare, but we'll work on that. Only one person had that. And
that's right.
Yeah, but if you could walk into a building and she could just look at you, and it would.
And I love that they made the statue at Tennessee with
the stare.
I love
that's
what they did the statue.
No question.
Next game is when? Thursday. Okay.
Thursday with future SoCon rival ETSU at 6 p.m. Very, very good basketball team. They actually beat us at their place last year, and so it'll be a great challenge for us. Right. Yep.
You can get tickets. You go to ttusports.com, run up to the Hooper Evelyn Center and get some. Ladies, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate
thank you guys.
it so much.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Sheila, who we got for tomorrow?
We've got the rescue mission coming in, or talking about
great.
the season for bell ringers and what they do for the community. We'll talk to them tomorrow.
That's all tomorrow here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window studio, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Bye now.